Are you at a point where you just don't know what to do as far as when it comes to focusing to your schoolwork, or you're a parent that has a child with ADHD and they're having a hard time with schoolwork and just don't know what to do? Well, I'm going to give you a few tips that I recommend as far as what can help you with during this time as we're dealing with this quarantine. Hi everybody, I'm Dr. LeGrand and I grew up with ADHD and dyslexia and want to share my tips as far as what you guys can do as far as when it comes to focusing on your schoolwork or assignments, especially during this time. As the time of this recording, we're all in quarantine and so it becomes a little bit frustrating. But before we get started, if you're a parent that has a kid with ADHD, go ahead and download my free guide right down in the description below. It has all the information and protocols that I use for helping kids with ADHD. So if you're like me and you had a hard time focusing on schoolwork or assignments or projects that you had at work, or if you're a parent that has a kid with ADHD and just needs some tips as far as how to help your child focus on schoolwork, well, let me tell you some things that helped me along the way. One of the biggest things that really helped me as far as focusing on things as far as when it came to schoolwork, especially throughout the years of my academic and also college and medical school, is to break up assignments. Now, this can be really helpful, especially for people with ADHD. And if you're a parent helping your kid trying to do those assignments that, we're all doing things virtually right now, especially kids are doing their schoolwork virtually during this time. So trying to break it up can be very important. So this can look like, as far as just when it comes to assignments, make it in small bite sizes. So if it might be a writing assignment, having them write just maybe one paragraph. So breaking up that assignment in smaller pieces, but also setting a timer. Sometimes for people with ADHD, this can be fun as a game, giving them a timer, a set time, whether, be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you have, 10 or 5 minutes to be able to write this paragraph, or 15 minutes, however you feel fit for your child or for yourself, by setting yourself a timer, breaking it in smaller chunks. So instead of just saying, okay, write this whole paper in an hour, let's break it down to, in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to write this paragraph, or I'm going to write my intro of this part of the piece of paper assignment. By doing this can help you actually feel more fulfilling as far as getting certain tasks done. And before you know it, the whole project is done. But for you parents, if you have a child that has a really hard time following directions, try to give one direction at a time. So for example, maybe asking them to just simply write just one paragraph versus just saying, okay, write a paragraph, write another paragraph, write the whole page. Giving them too many directions can be too confusing for a child with ADHD. So giving them one direction at a time, try that so that they can get these simple tasks done. The second thing that I would say that is so important before you even get started is eliminating all distractions. People with ADHD can get really distracted. I know I certainly do. When there's too many distractions, I cannot focus on this. So this can go two ways. Either put yourself in a room that there's no distractions at all, and if that doesn't work, try to use sound, music that doesn't have lyrics that can drown out the sound. That's what I'll typically do, is putting headphones on that has sound that can eliminate a lot of distractions so I can actually focus on the schoolwork and assignments that I need to get done. The other important thing about as far as keeping the distractions out is to keep yourself in momentum. If you have a distraction, it gets you out of the momentum. So what I mean by this is it's so important because as you're trying to get a project done or getting schoolwork done, it takes us a while to get in the zone. And it could take 15 minutes, 20 minutes to be able to just get into the zone. And you're finally in the zone, and so you're getting a lot of stuff done. And then if there's a distraction, lo and behold, you're out of the zone, and then it takes you another 15 minutes to get back into the zone. So this can be very time consuming if you have any distractions. So it's so crucial to be able to get the distractions out. So this could be on your phone as far as those kind of distractions, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, any social media platforms that have those push notifications. I suggest that you turn off all those push notifications so it's not distracting you, it's not distracting your child. Get the eliminations out so you can stay in the zone, so you can get more done, be more productive for both your child and if you're an adult that has ADHD. The third tip and final thing that I suggest is to make the assignments be creative. Doing this schoolwork or assignments or projects that you have to do, try to make it fun and interesting. This can be as simple as using colored pencils, using, drawings and depictions, using mind maps, doing things that can be more creative and fun for your child. Or if you're an adult and trying to get schoolwork done or trying to memorize something for a test, you need to do these things more creatively and just think outside the box, because then you'll be more engaged in it. So those are my 3 tips as far as how to stay focused and engaged. And before you go, if you haven't already, go ahead and download my free guide. If you're a parent that has ADHD, that's down in the description below, is my full protocol as far as what you can do as far as when it comes to what nutrients to implement for your child with ADHD, what things to avoid, what labs to run. I have several things and protocols in there, and even what supplements to even implement. So go ahead and make sure to download that guide, or you can go to optimalmindperformance.com/ADHD ADHD Parent Guide. If you have any further questions, go and leave that in the comment section below. And if you are new here and want tips every week about ADHD, go ahead and hit the subscribe button over here, and then go ahead and check out our other videos here on ADHD. Until next time, this is Dr. Legrand signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.